When you create a strategic plan, you build it based on the results you want to accomplish. Achieving success with your long-term goal isn't just going to happen, even if you have a great plan in place. The one crucial step between thinking about what you want and actually getting it is taking action. But sometimes this can be the most challenging step of all. Here are 3 principles that will help you to effectively mobilize and take consistent action on your strategic plan. The first principle relates to one of the most paralyzing barriers to success, the fear of failure. The fear of failure and making mistakes is one of the biggest impediments to real progress. It may not be possible to truly overcome the fear of failure, but you can work around it by embracing the ideas that you will make mistakes and there is potential for failure as you implement your plan. And that's okay. Also, it is very possible, even probable, that many of your short-term failures will help you achieve the long-term benefits of your strategic campaign. Success over the long haul depends on sustained effort and learning. You must develop the capacity to turn short-term and tactical failures into valuable learning opportunities. Having this attitude will enable you to make adjustments and move forward. It may be encouraging for you to know that NASA reportedly selects astronauts not only on the basis of their experience and technical qualifications, but also on how well they have demonstrated the ability to bounce back from failure. NASA leaders apparently believe that a person who failed and tried again would be better suited for the work of an astronaut than someone who had never learned how to fail and learn from the experience. Listen, fear of failure is normal. Just remember that failure can lead to new opportunities and innovations. It doesn't have to be an ending point. In fact, it can mark the beginning of something even greater. The second principle is to take incremental steps. The great Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu said, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." It's a series of these single steps taken one after the other that will lead you on a successful strategic journey. Often, our big strategic plans can seem intimidating. Break the plan down into incremental parts and concentrate on taking one solid action at a time. It's far better to select a few actions you can legitimately support and focus on than to tackle a lot of activities that are poorly supported due to a lack of time, money, or energy. The third principle is to make a commitment. Nothing will ever happen unless you have a conversation with yourself about commitment. How many times have you said, "I'm going to do it this time," only to find yourself months later still finding excuses to avoid taking that first step? Commitment is more than just deciding to do something. It goes much deeper. It comes when you have so internalized the desire to act that you don't even have to think about it anymore. The strategic plan becomes part of who you are. It's something that you value deeply and aren't willing to compromise. Once you have made a real commitment, amazing things can happen. People around you will start to sense your passion and become energized as well. You'll become a magnet for great things and attract all sorts of unforeseen assistance from unexpected sources. Making a solid commitment does not mean that everything will come together perfectly, but it does greatly improve your chances of success. These 3 principles don't stand alone, but they are critical to the successful execution of your strategic plan. By addressing the fear of failure, taking incremental steps, and making a real commitment, your strategic plan will come to life.